So, hello YouTube. I hope you're going to be enjoying me while playing some FTL with the Shivan, which is the rock ship type B from start to finish, while also trying to go for the Crystal Cruiser. Have not yet unlocked that one. For those people who are going to be watching this on YouTube, I am going to be commenting on people who are chatting to me through twitch.tv, because I am always live streaming everything I do. Every piece of content will be live streamed, and I'm going to be trying to upload some of the more interesting places or things towards YouTube as well. So, without any further ado, let's go into the game, and let's see how we go. And a few highs to the people who I'm watching in the chat room as I disperse some of these units into all of the allocated rooms. I would like to say hello, Mr. Norvi, Mr. Sunglass Man, and Rennie. I do not stream my dinner, Mr. Sunglass Man. Also, I was thinking about putting up my chat room somewhere on the screen, so people on YouTube could actually see what people are talking to me about anyway. But I'm not really sure how it is. Upon arriving at this beacon, you detect a distress call. Local scans reveal that a Federation transport is under attack from a rebel scout. So aid the Federation ship or use this chance to escape. So a small introductory: you are a ship who is going towards the Federation because the Federation is basically the good guys, and the rebels are basically the enemies. So as you can see, the rebel scouts. So we have to try and kill all the rebel scouts that we can find while going towards the Federation headquarters before the rebels take over the entire space continuum and all that stuff. So let's go. You power up your weapons and engage the rebel ship. So let me see. First, what we do, we pause the game. Enable our weapons. We don't really want to use the firebomb, unfortunately, because even though how awesome that might be, one shot fires 2 damage. I just noticed that we have to use the firebomb because we can't really use anything else. Not sure how I'm gonna be doing this, but we have to put the firebomb on their weapons right there. This is definitely a pain up the butt. Luckily, we had 3 on that stuff. Oh, and our bomb missed. This is obviously not a very good start. Hello there, Susanna, and all the other wonderful people in the chat room. And as you can see, there is fire inside my ship. The only way for me to extinguish that is actually using Rockman, because I can't actually use the internal ships and whatnot. In fact, it's going so badly, I'm gonna have to use 2 Rockmen here. I have to keep using more fire. If I don't use the fire this whole time, I'm kind of screwed. And these guys, they have to die. Of course, we're having a very bad start already, because there isn't really much we can do, because the heavy piercing has a chance. It has wait. The heavy pierce one has a chance to breach or ignore 1 shield. I did not know this. So now we So now we figured out how to do that. That's kind of nice. On the bright side, their weaponry is going to be burning. For those people who are wondering, today it's Friday the 13th. And I'm surprised some people here are very happy it is Friday the 13th. Like, what? Enjoy that, right? So now we're gonna be destroying some of their equipment here. Are they going to be seriously just repair that? I hope they don't. What I hope is that the fire is going to be spreading around their ship. I might get the crystal ship, that would be really sweet. I kinda hope there is going to be a breach in there. But no, I don't really know. I can't kill or shoot them again or else they'll all die. You know, screw it, let's just blow it up. I don't care, let's blow it up. We get one extra crew member. I would like to put this guy into weapons, have these two guys ready to just, you know, take on any fire that I might have. Also, I really need to get some doors to my ship at some point. Oh, this is basically the exact same ship that we just had. This time we're going to be doing this a lot faster than we did before. As you can see, their weapons are already down. Master Kratos says, you would have streamed a horror game if you had a second monitor. Well, if you want to play any game or stream any game, yes, having a second monitor is definitely really nice. I'm talking from experience, obviously. It's... the way that I'm doing it right now, it would make it impossible to do this without a second monitor. Like, completely and utterly impossible. It's not even funny how that is all about. Let's go check out some more nodes before we actually go into the... this area. I really want to kill this guy really fast. If we don't, we kind of have a problem. Ow. We kind of have a problem. Okay, so this guy can't move. This guy has no weapons. He has no dodging capabilities. He's got no shields anymore. So all he has are his engines. Having no engines is definitely a very interesting to do. Yeah. The thing about streaming or recording with just one monitor is whenever you try to do anything at all, you have multiple windows around. The problem with that is that you can see you're recording all the windows overlapping and much more, and that's the one thing you kind of don't want to do. You really do not want to do that. Okay, I wish I had something good here, but no. I can get a halberd beam. Normally but it requires 3 power on the weapons. Even though I do have 3 weapon power, I don't know if this is a good idea. It does do 2 damage per room. It does have partial shield piercing, so it can pierce through 1 shield, which makes it very nice. It could actually be better than the heavy piercing that I have right now. It could very well be better. But I think the crew teleporter might be the best. The reason why I'm taking the crew teleporter instead of anything else is because if you have the crew teleporter... oh, this is in a bad spot. Like, right here? It's not a good place on the layout for a teleporter, actually. The reason why you want to do that is because you can just go into the enemy ship, be like, yo, what up? and just smack their rocky or non-rocky asses very easily. Just like that. Ouch. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're safe here. He did hit me twice. However, if you kill off his whole ship without actually dying yourself, I mean, kill off their whole ship without actually destroying their ship, you actually get a certain bonus, which is really good. Because you get like extra scrap. If you want to have scrap, you want to have that really early on in the game. In fact, it's the best thing you could possibly get very early on in the game. It's essential to get those really nice items. That leaves more money, because the scrap is, by the way, a currency, which you can see at the top here, at the 51, for example. It's a currency that allows you to buy, for example, this teleporter that I just bought before. It also allows you to upgrade your ship with more energy and much more than just that. Also, I like to upgrade my teleporter to level 2 straight away. The reason for this is because the teleporter is actually really important. If you have a level 2 teleporter, you can actually destroy the scouts, or much more as well. Ah, this is actually kind of a pain. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Okay, we're good. Every once in a while you get a special nebula, which basically means that you will not be able to use half of your power. As you can see in the bottom left here, half of these nodes are blue, and those are the ones that are now disabled, making it impossible for you to even do anything at all. So what you want to do is try and like transport your energy within your ship to proper areas. You jump in the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. We can manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment. I'm gonna do that. While the crew is off the ship searching through the wrecks, two hulls crash into each other, breaking the crew's tethers. You have no time to react as someone is knocked away, floating helplessly into the clouds. My human has just died. In this game, it doesn't matter if you lose a human. Also, hello to Mr. Moronix within my chat room. This is gonna be interesting, really. You know, it's really weird. Now that I'm actually trying to commentate onto the game non-stop, it's very non-stop because I'm trying to go for the whole YouTube thing at the same time, uploading this recording to YouTube at the same time. I don't know how to respond towards my Twitch TV chat room anymore. I really want to, like, talk to them non-stop, but I feel like I need to somehow put a chat room up in the on the stream here as well. Alright, have a wonderful day, Mr. Moronix. I see you having a very interesting day. I wish I could go to the distress signal, but if I go to the distress signal, chances are I will not be able to return towards the exit without having to attack one rebel scout, rebel fighter. So I don't want to do that. You detect an automatic rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Let's go kill this guy ASAP. Get our oxygen back as well. And much more. Whoa! Darn. That was such a shame. I missed the first shot, which made me take more damage. In this game, don't be afraid to take 1 or 2 damage. You get like this, you get to see like repair stations all over the place, so it's not that much of a big deal. You do get a lot of scrap. Okay, now the outpost I just saved says the outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thank you for the help. We have been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 19 scrap. Very nicely. Those are like extra things you get from this, by the way, which is very interesting. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And a settlement is still loyal to the Federation hails your ship. They have prepared a weapon to aid your escape from the rebels. We get a Hull Smasher Laser Mark II. That is actually really sweet. 3 shots, 3 energy. Believe it or not, I'm definitely taking the Hull Laser Mark III. The reason for this is very obvious. It does more damage. Even though it's slower, it still does more damage. That's what I'm going for. Okay. Now we also have 2 shields. Having 2 shields is actually very nice for the start. We're actually also, for those people who are wondering, I'm gonna go for the trying to find the crystal ship. The very first thing I need to do, let me just open up a wiki so I can actually know what areas I have to go. Yes, I do this in the middle of a recording. I am so unprofessional. I'm like the most unprofessional person ever. So, in order to get the crystal ship, I need to go to an NG, pirate, or rock sector. So that's why we're going to be going towards a rock sector, and we have to go to find a distress beacon. Conquer YouTube with my voice acting. I will totally do that, madam. I will totally try and conquer the whole YouTubes with my voice acting. If that is even possible. And we start off with distress beacon right here. This is probably not the right one, however, it would be really nice if it was. You find a source of distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Now, this is where you find a blue option. Because I have a rockman in my crew, it gives me the blue option to send a rock crew member in, because rockmen are immune to fire. So they can just go in, take out the fire, and they're just gonna be fine. Your rock soldier tears through the airlocks directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fires start to die down. With most of the fire under control, the scientists are able to help secure the station. They offer you their sincere gratitude and a generous reward. And we receive a shield charge booster and some scrap. Now that is actually a very nice happening right there. Also, I just noticed that these 2 guys are actually low on health. Should probably like heal them. Even though like These rockmen are incredibly powerful. They have like 150%, like 150 health compared to the average 100. So that definitely gives you a small edge towards others. But at the same time, they're also slower in walking speed. That is basically their biggest disadvantage. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt, and you find a ship with the pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. First option is to dislodge the ship by shooting the rocks, or we can loot the ship and just because they're pirates. I prefer to shoot the rocks because they might be more polite to you. You take a few careful shots, but you expose a mineral patch in the rock that reacts violently with my weapon. A shockwave forces you back as debris pelts against your hull. When you gain control, you find there's not much left of the ship. That's a shame. Normally you get way more than just that. Oh! I see. They have two weapons right there that I do not like. Let's go to use our hull laser Mark II to get rid of as much. Never mind, they were really weak. Get 3 fuel, 2 scraps, 2 missiles and 27 scrap just from destroying that particular enemy right there. And because it is an asteroid field, we have to wait until the FTL drive fills out, because it is a dangerous area, according to the game. But if you have 2 shields, it's nothing to be worried about. You receive a wideband automatic message. Welcome to our trade depot. All are welcome, but try any funny business and 152 automated turret satellites will tear your ship to shreds. Yes, of course. So let me see. We can totally get something, right? A fire beam. Fire beam. Kind of sexy. A fire beam would definitely be very sexy. Very sexy. It would make boarding a lot easier, because whenever I'm boarding, they are immune against fire. Enemies obviously aren't. I don't want to get the drone control just yet. It's too early. But it's just what it is. So let's go check out the fire beam. I really wish I could go straight towards another distress beacon. Unfortunately, we aren't getting what we want so far. But it would have been really sweet if we did. Let me see. Oh, we're getting attacked. And we only did 1 damage. That's not good. Gotta start and recover from all the things, the damage that they have been doing. They are really bashing in on me. They have a lot of weapons, and they have a very nice dodging ability as well. We gotta make sure that our oxygen supply is at least 1 high. Take out the fires. Actually, we can't really attack them with our regular weapon anymore. Is there any fire down there? There is fire down here. Yeah, this was a very horrible ship. that attacked me. I think I lost about 5 hull damage from that, which is not that horrible considering that how bad it was. But it's definitely very interesting. But now that we are actually considering getting slightly bigger, we're gonna be just fine. Also, an interesting thing to do is I need to increase the amount of energy that I have slowly but surely. The reason because very early on you're kind of running out of energy because you always want to get like every single upgrade as soon as you possibly can, and energy is the last thing you buy. Because it's just what it is. And to answer a question within the chat room, Mr. Numberman, that was not a Federation scout. Federation scouts do not attack you. Federation anything does not attack you at all because you are basically the savior of the Federation. So it would be very illogical if that were to actually be a Federation scout of any sort. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in a nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. And we can attempt to follow them, keep your position, they can handle themselves, or teleport lock onto the life signals with my teleporter. I'll just do that right there. You beam the Federation crew aboard, one gladly joins your crew, the rest will be dropped off at the next station. That is another rock crew member. Beautiful, one of the best crew members you could possibly get on this ship. So that's really nice. Also, if you go through the nebula, the rebel fleet, as you can probably see in just a few moments right here on the very left, they will advance much slower. So you really want to use the nebulas here to go as slow as possible through this particular space. Yes. Oh, now as you can see, he has an automatic attack drone, along with a lot of other weapons as well, which definitely makes things a little bit tough for me. But obviously, I can handle that, right? I can totally handle that. Actually, I'm gonna use a heavy piercing thing right there. Mainly because, well, obviously I can easily just kill these guys anyway. But I'm gonna try and take out their shields. By taking out their shields, I can now, like, attack the rest of their ship, but it seems like they have died before I actually needed to use any other measures. So this was basically just, if they had more than just those few crew members, I would have been able to be just fine. Let's go use some more power on our ship. The reason why we want this is because we want to have healing at all times, and, well, you can easily just switch out other things between healing. But I don't really like using the pause button on this game as much because it's so slow. So I prefer to have the things in healing and teleportation at the same time. Most ships tend to have the teleportation and the healing room next to each other. So it's much easier to just switch your units in between. However, this is not always the case. As you can see, there is no area in this place here that has a particular signal that I would want to see. So I'm just gonna travel as many nodes as possible before I get to the exit. And we have been boarded. Most likely by 4 units. And they were taking out my oxygen supply. Luckily, they have not yet done any damage to my ship, and they most likely won't be able to do that. So this is actually a very fortunate course of events. And yes, my units almost died, but the problem with these rockmen, you can't really move them away because other units are much faster than these rockmen. That is one of the things about this. Some units are just much faster, and the rockmen, because they're just so slow, you can't really retreat them. Once you deploy them, you're pretty much balls deep into that particular area, unless you can actually teleport them away really fast. And that's why you want to have like extra points in your teleporter, so you can like basically retreat them as fast as you possibly can. Also, don't forget, your units are actually capable of leveling up in a way. For example, this first guy, Mr. Starger, he has right now 11 out of 15 points needed to level up his piloting skills. Do I have any units here that has leveled anything? No, I don't. I'll be certain to get back to that later in this game, without a doubt. Another intruder on my ship? Are you serious? Wow. The biggest problem about intruders on your ship is they don't help you. They don't do anything, basically. That's a big shame. They just stand there and be like, "Hey, what up? I'm just gonna board your ship, destroy your stuff, and get the hell out." I don't even know what they were trying to do, because they were basically destroying my ship rather than killing off my crew members. Why? I don't know. I mean, they are boarding me, right? They don't have their own ship. I mean, I do get melee points, that is true. But is that really what I want? Not really. Not really that much. Not really interested in that. Also, if you get a refueling station, always get the maximum amount of fuel. Because if you run out of fuel in this game, it is a very bad thing. Also, right here, I can go to a Mantis or a Uncharted Nebula. Unfortunately, I can only get the stasis pod in the NG, Pirate, or Rock sector. So I can't get it from either of these. So I'm gonna go to the Uncharted Nebula because there are more nodes you can jump in between from. Because like I explained before, nebulas tend to make the Rebel fleet delayed much more. So that's why you want to go through the nebula. The only disadvantage of the nebula is you sometimes get really bad places here. You get like someone, "Hey, I'm gonna cut off your oxygen supply," or some other things. Let's go take out that. Let's take out their weaponry system. Try and kill as many of these units as we possibly can, while also making sure they cannot hurt us. We get a heavy laser Mark 1. Actually, that's not a bad weapon. It actually show you right here. Heavy laser Mark 1 requires only 1 power, and it does 2 damage. The reason why I like it so much is because it only requires only one power, which is really low. So you can basically just, I got it active right now just by adding one more point into my weaponry. It's very powerful. Very powerful weapon in the game. Alright, what else can I do? I can go to this area. I kind of want to walk around the store just a little bit, but at the same time, I don't know how long it's gonna take for the rebel fleet to get to the shop. So yes, we're going to be going for the hull laser first. We're gonna try and shoot them in sync, because if we do, it's gonna be so much easier. And now they don't have any weaponry systems, and that's exactly the reason why I will put my units into their weaponry system right here. The reason for this is obviously... What the... The reason for this, why I would do it like this, is obviously because it makes more sense. It just does. Okay, there are no more life signs remaining, and that's the perfect way to kill off an enemy. If you've never played this game before, once again, I will say, you should totally kill off enemy crew members before destroying the ship. If the ship is destroyed, you get only like a small portion of the enemy ship's resources. So you really want to go for something else. Okay, I see that the store is gonna be tricky to get to, so we're gonna go right here. Maybe we can get to the store next time. Oh, no ambush. No. Let's go to the store. We only have 59 scrap. I don't know if that's even enough for anything. It actually is. We can get a repair arm, or we can get a drone recovery arm. A drone recovery arm is very useful late game. I really want to have that firebomb at some point, though. The heavy pierce weapon, I don't think I need that anymore. It's very nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just not that good. Requires 2 power. I'm gonna sell it. We do have a shield charge booster. I personally don't think the shield charge booster is that good, but we don't really need to sell it just yet for anything. So now we have the option to get a Zoltan crew member, which is really nice because Zoltans give you extra power, 1 extra power to the room that he is working on, and it just works very well. If you're new to the game and you take a lot of damage, I would recommend getting the repair arm, but it does reduce the scrap collection by 15%, which is actually quite significant after a while. But it does make sure that your hull repairs every single time. So in the end, I would say it's probably still worth it, unless you're very careful and you hardly ever take any damage. Then I would go for something else. The FTL jammer is only useful if you basically kill someone very slowly and you want them to not run the hell away. This is not really that useful most of the time, but sometimes I can see how you would want to use it, but it's not a good one. Normally I would totally get the Rockman, but I already have 5 Rockmen. The NG doubles the repairing speed, which is very nice. Has no combat capabilities, and the Zoltan. I'm a little bit torn between these two. I'm a little bit torn between these two. Look, Commodore is my chat room here. Mr. Chuarita, I understand that you're having a very interesting topic about your about cats biting and being very powerful when it comes down to biting strength, but it kind of came out of nowhere. It really was out of nowhere. So I can understand why people aren't getting into that conversation. So we're totally getting this one because it's harder to get than the NG. I'm gonna put this guy into the weaponry system. I'm gonna put this guy into the shields. So that way our weaponry system always has at least one power. No matter what. So I'm gonna put this guy, put it like this, the heavy laser first, hull second. Even though I'm gonna be firing the hull like sooner, I am not gonna be, but if the hull laser gets somehow disabled, the heavy laser will still be there, and I like that. Okay, let's get out of here. Interesting thing to note, whenever Zoltan is in a room, that room cannot be EMP'd by a EMP weapon. That if you have 4 Zoltan crew members on your shields, you cannot EMP below 2 shields. But then again, that's hardly ever gonna happen anyway. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead. You can stay off their radar or engage. I will probably engage them. And they managed to get away. Darn. And because they got away, the rebel fleet now has a huge advance right here, which is a pain up the ass. You're welcome, Mr. High Roller. Alright, let me see. Let's go for the hull laser. Shoot it right at their weaponry. You could totally like go for their shields, but there is no really good reason for me to go to the shields anyway. And now we just board them. And that's it. Oh, we're fighting a mantis right here. Now, this is something that is also kind of interesting. Mantises do double the fighting damage, so he's actually superior than my rock crew member. However, when there are 2 rock crew members attacking one guy, you probably have a small edge on him. Also, I just got my 6th rock crew member. I'm gonna put him in my weaponry system, mainly so he can protect my Zoltan crew member. Personally, I prefer Mantis over Rockman, because Mantis are definitely more superior in combat, more superior in boarding, and almost superior in almost every single aspect. But the biggest difference is why you would still sometimes get Rockman over Mantis is because Rockman are immune against fire. And that's basically the only thing really. They are immune against fire. And they still have a really large amount of health, which allows them to survive into vaccines of space much longer than any other unit. Okay, now this is a very interesting area because they have a medical bay. So we're gonna be shooting the hull laser on the thing right there. And we're gonna be destroying their medical bay first. They only have 1 laser active at the moment, but that is very shortly fixed as well. Like that. I can no longer attack him anymore though. Make sure you never... Make sure you know exactly how much damage you do before all that. Use my fire beam. I wish I could, but the problem with using a fire beam is you can't use it against a ship that has shields. So you would have to use your shields first before you even do anything at all. It's very difficult. You have to like get rid of their shields ASAP. That is why fire beam is very useful if you have an EMP weapon, because EMP have a very short cooldown and whatnot. Ouch! A rock armor transport looks to have lost its bearing, but when they hail you, they grow suspicious. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. So, because they are rockmen, and I have a rock crew member, I can lead them out of the nebula without them without them being very angry at me. So let's do that. So blue options are usually always better. Also, they have a very high success rate. A very, very high success rate. Okay, we are having a small problem here. Yeah, we're having a serious problem. I actually hit the thing at the wrong location too here. Ouch. Making sure to disable their weaponry systems as fast as I can. Next thing we destroy is gonna be their ship. But if the ship would have survived, I would much rather take out their dodging before their shields. The reason for this is because if you take out the dodging first, every single attack that you do afterwards is gonna hit at all times. Also, those drones have a huge chance of doing like serious damage, or they have a huge dodging capability. So that's why you want to make sure that they are not capable of dodging that much. Alright, let's go get the heck out of this system. And let's hope we find an NG system right here. NG controlled sector. Yes, please. We have to go to an NG controlled sector because we want to get the pod for the crystals. You could only find those at the Zoltan NG... No. NG, Pirate, or Rock sector. So that is why you have to go to the distress beacons in this sector. Well, so there are two mantises attacking my ship. Whoa, never mind. So they have just retreated from their ship. That gives us some time to do other things. They still have their shields up, unfortunately. But not for very long. I kind of hope to like take down their shields so I could like switch between that thing and it goes straight towards my fire beam, but it seems like that was no longer necessary. The fire beam is still very nice for the like really long fights, such as the final fight, where you really want to make sure you kill off enemy units. There is a distress call right here. Please tell me it's the right area. It is not. What a shame. We're gonna be boarding them straight away. I'm gonna go right here. I mean, why the heck not? And we just got hit in the oxygen supply. Their weapons are down. We're gonna walk towards their weapon systems right now, because it's on fire. The reason why I'm standing right here in the weapon supply right here is because why the heck wouldn't I, right? Alright, good. This place is also on fire. I'm just gonna wait here, by the way. What class ship am I using? I am using the rock ship type B. Alright, now there's another place here on fire. Let's just wait. Let's just kill this guy already. There we go. I could have done that much faster, but as you can see, rockmen are really powerful because they can just destroy whatever the hell they want for as long as they are immune against fire. Also, something interesting to note, while you are attacking, they cannot repair the place that you are fighting at. The one you are fighting. This is a Federation bomber, but it is a pirate. It is a class ship, however, this is a pirate. As you can see by the pirate logo right here. It is not a Federation, it's a class Federation ship, but the relationship is a something else. That is the biggest difference right there. NGs, very nice. They are very fast at repairing stuff. I'm glad I got the Zoltan before, because the NGs are hard to get. What can I do to actually improve my... Actually, wasn't there like a shop nearby? Yeah, let's go to the shop and see if the shop has something interesting. We have a lot of scrap to use. We can use a ion blast, which ions for one... No, I don't really like using an ion blast right now. I don't care about the door system as much. I do care about cloaking. So let's get the cloaking. The cloaking is basically the best item against rocket launchers. Not so much against lasers, but rocket launchers seem to have a really hard time getting through your cloaking system. Also, you never really want to upgrade your cloaking system ever, for the most part, so don't bother with that. Also, I see I have a hull missile. You know, missiles in general are not really that good. So, especially not hull missiles, because this one has low fire chance, a low breach chance, does 2 damage, 17 charge time, which is a really long time, requires 2 power, and it does do 2 times damage on systemless room. The only advantage of this thing is it breaches through shields. That's the only advantage of missiles. And I honestly do not give a damn if this just does damage. It can do 4 damage to a systemless room. I have no interest in doing that. So might as well just sell that. We can get the drone control if we wanted to. I don't think that's a good idea though. We can get a heavy laser Mark II. We do have a heavy laser Mark I, but the Mark II costs 3 energy for just 2 shots. It does do a lot of damage, but you don't really want to do that much damage anyway. So I personally think the Ion Blast would be a better option. Especially because it has almost the exact same timing as the Heavy Laser. So we're gonna be using that. We're gonna be using the Fire Beam as well, actually. Let's go change things around. We're gonna use the Heavy Laser, Ion Blast, and the Fire Beam. This is going to be the optimal way of destroying someone's ship through boarding and whatnot. Also, I might as well just repair. Because why not? So there was absolutely nothing there. There's a distress call right there. That is what we were looking for. We gotta go to all the distress calls. Try to dislodge a ship. This is exactly the same thing before. I can dislodge a ship from that is crushed between two rocks, or I could try and destroy and loot the ship. I'm gonna do it this time. This time we get a different result. You fire a few volleys into the rock and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes a beating, but eventually pulls free. They thank you for your assistance. For once, the pirate ship actually gives you stuff. Let's go straight towards the next distress beacon. Unfortunately, once again, we get nothing. We're gonna wait here a little bit. For more attacks that we can do right here. We can use a Fire Beam. Like so. The reason why I do that is because now there is fire in their shield room, which makes it almost impossible for them to actually do something proper. There you go. Check out that large amount of fire spreading across of this ship. That is why the Ion Blast combined with the Fire Beam is huge. Alright, an NG vessel turns to be very poorly equipped, barely a runabout, really. They're trying to outrun the rebels, and they need all the help they can get. Give them scrap, or just give them scrap, 2 missiles and 2 fuel. I'll give them more than that. So we're gonna receive, and they're gonna be saying the following: they wouldn't get more than a few jumps with that loadout. You provide them with the munition and supplies they should need for the journey home. Generosity magnitude unpredicted. Well-being syntax error value too high. Accept this token. And we're gonna get an augmentation, which is almost impossible to find in this game. An NG medical bot dispersal system. If you want to know what that really does, right now you see my units getting healed everywhere on the ship. And in my medical bay, they will get healed even faster. Basically, what it does, within the equipment, it floods the ship with NG Nano Medbots, healing the crew even when they are outside of the medical bay at a reduced speed. If you want to know exactly what speed, it will be 1/4 of a normal medical bay speed. So it is very slow, yet very powerful. Let's go straight towards the next distress beacon. And this is what we needed. This is exactly the thing that we needed to get into the Crystal Cruiser. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. We can search the ship, avoid the area, or we can use a rock ship. This is why I used a rock ship in particular and not a different ship for this particular cruiser, like the Crystal Cruiser. because it gives you a special blue option. Rock plating that only my ship has. Make a thorough search for the ship without fear of stray asteroids. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coating with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable. But one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. It looks like a massive asteroid and is in a direct collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab what they can. What should they take? We obviously grab the stasis chamber. So your crew drags the pod back to your ship before the asteroid smashes into the ship, shattering through the crystal coating and destroying the ship. The pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystal inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. Unfortunately, I can't really do it, so we're gonna take the there we go. We're gonna dump the shield charger, because you can only have 3 augmentations in your ship. And you kind of need that one. Also, welcome to the chat room, Mr. Headshotted. There you have your shout out. Great to see you, good sir. Let me see. We have the aMdivided medical bot dispersal, rock plating, and a damaged stasis pod. This is the best augmentations I can ask for right now. It's a shame I have to drop the shield charge booster, but we did get it for free. So it's definitely good. So the next thing what we need to do, we need to find the go to a Zoltan or an NG sector, and we have to find the crew study. And the crew study this is also an engine control sector, so I might actually find it right here as well. So we're gonna be not going straight towards the exit. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a merchant ship to aid him. Your ship seems to be reasonably equipped. A freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The tools... Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Basically, he wanted me to rescue his freight. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They are researching genetic distortion due to the stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Let's go to ask them for the damaged stasis pod and ask if they can fix it. That is exactly what I want them to do. Interesting, I have never seen a cryogenic system like this. It appears to be still functioning. They hook it up to the system and they run a number of tests on it. Amazing! It has the ability to reconstruct the body as if it was damaged during transit. Watch. They reactivate the pod and you watch as the hunks of crystal inside reform to build a humanoid structure. The pod slides open and the reformed alien steps out. It speaks slowly. Greetings. I appear to be in your debt. My people isolated themselves for a long time, but perhaps it is time to re-establish a connection. There is a hidden wormhole near the rock homeworlds. Perhaps you can take me there so I can properly repay you. Now we need to basically just take someone out of my ship. Preferably someone who is not very skilled at anything. So we're gonna be taking away one of this guy. There we go. Much better. The things about this guy is he has the power of lockdown activating in a crew box. Basically, yes. You're welcome, Mr. Dead Efficiency. I always try to help and give as many tips as I can as I go through the ship, through the game. You may want to stick around for the final boss, because I have a lot of tips for that one as well. Especially having this particular unit. Because this unit is the ultimate unit for the very last area. Also, please note, this guy has a maximum health of 125, which is also a increased health, which is really good. Really good, because it always gives you a small edge against almost every single other unit. It has its movement speed reduced by 20%, just like the rock men. But it does have a reduced suffocation damage. So basically, he is really powerful in areas with no air. But the most important thing that he can do is the lockdown ability. I will show you what the lockdown ability does, and you'll see how incredibly overpowered it really is. It takes a little while for the lockdown ability to work out. As you can see, it has a hotkey. Other skills do not have a hotkey. This is the only unit that actually has a skill on the unit itself. So, because it's just hotkey F8 apparently. So we're gonna wait a little bit until the skill has been fully charged, and then we're gonna see what it does. Alright, it's fully charged now, so please look at this particular room right here. As you can see, my unit is unable to exit this room, or anyone getting inside the room, for the remainder of this particular lockdown ability. The reason why this ability is so powerful is because there are ships that have certain units that can actually just kill you very easily. They can just go back towards the medical bay and then heal up, go back and kill you. With this particular ability, they are unable to leave the room and get inside the medical bay. That is why this is such an important skill. Also, I am not going to be using this guy at all, ever, until I find the Rock Homeworld. There's a very good reason for this, by the way. Let's go straight towards the store. Maybe it has something interesting for me to have. It has a heavy ion. I don't really like heavy ions. Do not like. And I already have a firebomb. The firebomb I'm gonna keep, by the way. But a heavy laser Mark 1. We have another heavy laser Mark 1. That's very nice. It's decently cheap, but I don't have the scrap for it. So unfortunately, we're not gonna do anything with it. Instead, we're just gonna repair our hull, get some more fuel, and we're done. And get the hell out of this area. Unfortunately, because I was very careless and I actually got the whole rebel to catch up to me, I'm gonna go back towards the exit, which is inside rebel space now, which gives me a fight with a rebel fighter, as you can see by the background, an elite fighter at that. It's very frustrating. As you can see, this is not a very good fight. We're already having trouble surviving this guy. So, yes. This is very tough. We're having some serious trouble here. Oh my god. I don't know if we're actually gonna survive this. I've never had such resistance in a very long time. We're gonna get the NG over here. Oh my god. We are having a horrible time right now. As soon as we can jump away, we will. Jump to the next sector, straight towards the rock homeworlds. Holy crap. I can already tell you, this did not go so well. Now, we need to find out where we can find all the fire on this ship. If we don't find it soon, the ship might actually just, you know, burn down. It's very important that we don't. We do not want to burn down, obviously. The shields are on fire. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think we're good. I think we're slowly getting rid of all the fire on the ship. Yeah, this was a very, very bad battle. Like, full health, back to almost zero. That is horrible. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. It almost never happens, but it does happen, sadly enough. Gotta get these guys back to their stations. Alright. I think we're good. We got 2 quest markers, I see. Not really sure exactly. Wait a minute. We have to go to one of these 2 quest markers for the quests that we have. Basically, it's very important that we have it. We get a defense drone Mark 1. Okay. What am I gonna do to? This is a distress call. I'm gonna go straight towards the quest marker instead. There we go. An ancient device is orbiting within the crystal rings of a nearby gas giant. You can't discern its nature or function, but it seems to have been deactivated for a very long time. Perhaps you can get some scrap from it. We can scrap from it, leave it alone, or reactivate it with the crystal crew member. Your crystalline companion says, "It looks like we have found the abandoned link to my home world. I can reactivate it." He transmits some codes to the device and it immediately powers on. You arrive in a sector not listed in any star charts. Strange, crystalline ships dot the horizon. Your companion speaks. "Here we are, my home sector. It has been a long time since we have set foot here. I wonder how you will be received. You've done well. You've done as you have promised, and so shall I. The coordinates of my old ship have been forwarded to your navigation system." So we need to get all the way to the exit, to the end of this area, without dying. This is gonna be a very tough mission, basically. A crystalline ship messages you. "I've heard of tales that our isolation has finally ended. As a warrior, I must demand to test my skill against you." Uh-oh. We got a small problem here, basically. Oh! Okay. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it off its useful material. Okay, that was good. We only got 1 damage, but... A store! We are saved. We are saved. Finally. We have just been rescued by the store. Thank the heavens for that. Fix everything, yes. We can get a Crystal Birthmark 2? A modified projectile weapon that fires 2 shield-piercing crystals. Okay. Basically just 2 shots, pierces 1 shield. Not bad. This is actually a ridiculously good item. I am actually gonna take that. Like, hell yes. Like, how can I not? A self-teleporting explosive does no damage, but that creates a dense wall preventing your movement in or outside of the room. Can target your own ship. Yeah. No interest in that, though. There's another store right here. So we're gonna be exploring just a little bit, because we actually are completely fine in this area right now. You arrive at the beacon and are immediately greeted by an automatic message of warning of some kind. The translator can't seem to discern its person, but after a few moments, an alarm goes off and a hostile ship jumps in. Very well. Oh, this is bad. I need to wait for the fire beam, actually. Darn it. The ion blast was too fast. So now we do this. We basically destroy their medical bay. Kind of like that. Oh boy. Well, that went rather bad. Ugh. Yeah, I do not like fighting these guys. These guys are ridiculously tough. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I should probably like get rid of the whole thing on Steam. Ignore that message, by the way. But just totally ignore that pop-up. I should definitely like ignore that. Give me a small moment here as I take away the screen region right now. There we go. View, settings, interface, notify me, no. Game cloud. You know, I think the only way for me to actually get rid of that is to leave that group. Ugh, don't like that. But it happens. I have to do it, I guess. Because I don't want it to be on there. I don't really care about that group anyway. There we go. And we're back. Okay, let's go to the other store. We have 92. Didn't even see pop up. Well, it was there, but, you know. Weapons. A Crystal Burst Mark 2. Shots per charge 3. I don't know how, but oh my god. These weapons are amazing. They really, really are. You know what? Screw those beams here, man. Look, these things are better. Holy moly. Like, we got a burst mark 1, heavy crystal mark 1. Oh, wait. Damage per shot 2. 1 shot. 2 shots, 3 shots. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow. I have a wonderful time, good sir. Yes, I think I have a fair chance against these guys now. Like, what the hell, man? We can get a long-range scanner now, or we can get an automatic reloader. I prefer the automatic reloader right now, because it'll make these things all faster. So this is huge. These are not that bad at all. Like, holy crap. I mean, they pierce the shields. It's so good. How could someone not want all that stuff? You get a Crystal Burst Mark II. Another one. These are so good. Yes, I'm totally gonna be upgrading my weapon system at some point. Don't worry about that. Without a doubt. Alright, they're gonna be shooting first. Alright, so let's see, what are we gonna kill first? That was kind of nice. Let's do this again. We cannot beat you. We surrender. Surely there is mercy wherever you came from. Should we accept their surrender? Let's do that. Thank you. I hope our early aggression will not prevent a future accord between our people. They transfer some good as means of compensation. These guys are polite. Despite the fact that they kind of like, you know, destroy almost everything that I had, but they are polite. You can say what you will, man, but these guys are polite. Very polite. You can imagine the pew-pews? Yes. Another store? Wow! So many stores out there. Murder. A rebel. Oh. Now that I did not expect. Nevertheless, it doesn't really matter much. Because, well, this ship is just badass, alright? Just, there's nothing else to say about it. It's just badass. Let's go straight towards the quest marker. Achievement unlock your own fleet and crystal cruiser. You arrive at the coordinates to find a massive crystalline cruiser docked at the small repair station. You arrive for the ship to be sent back to the Federation base while you stock up and have the station repair your hull. The crystalline ship is sent to the question mark. It's to the hangar. The question mark has been unlocked. Very nice. We even got like a lot of scrap too. I wonder if the store has anything to offer. Aggressive. You need to learn proper grammar. Yes. You arrive in an area bustling with... Yeah, there we go. Oh, this guy actually doesn't have anything special? Eh. Alright, fair enough. Let me see. I kind of want to get the drone control then. We got a system repair. I don't really care much about system repairs, but just get it. I just keep it so far. I could also get the anti-ship or whatever, but I don't have the arm thing, so I'd rather not. But I'm very happy about getting that particular thing. Oh my gosh, getting boarded and stuff. They don't even stand a chance. I'm getting healed all the time. I don't even need to care about my damage so far, because they at some point just get healed fully. I can just go away. You think you remember my name from somewhere? Mr. Six Shell on their horse. Great to see. I believe somewhere I remember you. An odd radar pings from a huge orbiting asteroid. Here reveals a crystalline cache of some kind. A deep crater has been sealed over with a thick layer of crystal to keep whatever's inside safe. It takes some serious firepower to break through. Have your crystalline being recalibrate my weapons. Your crystalline crew member is able to adjust the detonation frequency of my weapons to resonate with this kind of crystal, and the barrier gives little resistance. You send a crew member down to check out the cache. The comm goes dead, and shortly thereafter, massive gravity readings are detected on the asteroid. You must have triggered some kind of singularity booby trap. We've got to leave now before we're pulled in. Or we can use our improved teleporter beam to beam my crew member back on board. You floor the engines to escape the gravity well while trying to get the teleporter lock on your crew. Despite the massive interference, you're barely able to get them back on board before the entire area is consumed into the singularity. Ouch. Mr. Six Shell on the shore, I did not buy it from the Humble Bundle that is out currently right now. I got this game a very long time when it barely got released. Just on release date, I got it. So that's a very long time ago. So I've got a little bit of experience under my belt. Also, for those people who are watching right now, I am also going to be uploading this playthrough towards YouTube as well. So also, hello everyone on YouTube. Hi. All the people on YouTube are probably like wondering, who am I talking to? I am talking to the lovely people within my chat room. That doesn't really suit well. But yeah, hello. This game needs a sequel. Yeah, I would love to see this game being expanded more. Definitely. You arrive at the long-range beacon where the FTL drive is charged. You can jump to the next sector. I have no need for the services. I'm gonna just kick his ass. I'm gonna kick your ass! Yeah! Oh wow, there's crystalline beings there? No, you don't. You ain't hurting me. We got a Crystal Burst Mark 1. Oh my gosh, I'm getting non-stop bursts here. And these are good too. These are really good weapons, but darn. I'm gonna get rid of the Ion Blast, because I don't really need it anymore. But holy moly. Alright. I think it's time for us to actually go away. So let's get out of here. We're gonna go towards the next sector. Welcome to a new sector! Get to the exit beacon before and jump to the next sector before the rebels catch you. Yes. I don't even know what this sector is. However, all I know is that this is a sector 6. What it is? Not a clue. But I'm already quite happy about all the stuff that I have so far. Ooh, sweet. So what kind of, I was gonna like go right here afterwards, so I'm kind of happy that I didn't. There is nothing here. I'm gonna go there because there is nothing there. Next to sector number, yeah. It's the civilian sector, that's all I know, but I don't know exactly where on the map I am. Minus reject the offer. Your offer was just to spend 2 fuel for 1 drone. I am not willing to do that. After a short time, you receive a message. Hello. I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. This region is quite dangerous, and our ship is not well armed. Sure. Great. Take this bit of fuel as down payment. We'll be 1 step behind you, following your jump signatures. I don't want to take any risks now, don't we, do we? So the quest is right there. It's two jumps away, unfortunately, but yeah. It's gonna be just fine. No life signs detected. Alright. You escort ship into the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you were ambushed by a rebel ship. Yeah, let's, get that ship down, shall we? Come on, I know you can do better than that. Man, it seems like it's not really working out so well for me. Time to heal up, actually, because strangely enough, I have been missing quite a bit here. We will not accept surrender here, good sir. My bad. Apparently I glitched it, and... Oh, I didn't. Good. Whoa, how did he attack me right there? Is that, like, going through all more than that? Shields and stuff? Well, darn. Doesn't matter, though. There are no more life signs. Beautiful. So yeah. Welcome to the chat room, Mr. Draco Wolfblade. Great to see you as well. Let me see what I can find. A ship. I do want to have some other things. I really want to have a sensor at this point. I'm getting a little bit sick of not seeing what I'm doing, kind of thing. You know? There we go. Actually, we can have 3 things enabled right now. Crystal Mark 1, a Crystal Burst Mark 2. This is actually not bad at all. 17 seconds, 2 shots. Well, combined, I would rather have like 2 Crystal Burst Mark 2s. And that costs about 6 in total. What I have right now, I can get 2 more upgrades on the rest of the thing, and I can get the Crystal Burst 1. And that makes me able to shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots in one go. And on the side, I can still have the fire beam in case I need it. I think that is a good idea. I like it. I like my plan right there. Also, welcome to the chat room, Mr. Mayhem. Great to see you as well. Let's see. Scanners are showing intelligent life form on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found on the database. Let's investigate. You land on a small shuttle on an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, 6-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? If I try to communicate peacefully, the only thing you might actually get is a NG. Unfortunately, my ship is pretty much full, so I'm gonna try and bring the creatures on board to sell. Too bad. Didn't work out. I've never actually had that succeed to actually sell them, but normally I try to get the NG, but this is every once in a while you just want to get the non-NG item. Let's go over here. Ooh, 28 scrap. I don't want your scrap, good sir. Oh wow, you've got 4 on that. Oh my gosh. You've got a lot of stuff on your ship, good sir. A lot of stuff. So, let's go kill him off. Because, sadly enough, he still has that rocket launcher of his. So, let's go kill off his weapon supply here. Because now he's unable to shoot his rocket launcher, which is great. Without his rocket launcher, he's unable to actually just shoot me at all. And in the meantime, I can just keep on attacking. Apparently, he also has no more drones left. And he just shot his missile again. What the hell? I don't know how that happened, but he did. There we go. Making sure that they die. Thank you for your 8. I'm an arms dealer. Usually only works with rebels, but considering the circumstances, I'll make an exception. Okay. So now we can sell this stuff. I want to use this one on right here, actually. And I want to have a second one with 2 power right there. I don't care about these ones then. I would love to get more, but I just don't have anything for it. Let me see. Scrap recovery arm, seal charger, reverse ion field. Nothing really interests me right now. Nothing of that. So let's go get my units back here. There are 2 more shops around. Let's go visit both shops because I have like 126 scrap. We can get a door system. I guess I could get a door system. I guess that is not a bad idea. I do enjoy having some working doors. But I don't know if I should even get that, though. I don't know if that is... no, I don't think it's even worth it. Nope. Not worth it. I don't want no doors. They really want to shove that door up my butt, don't they? They really want to shove that door up my butt. Alright, I'll take your stinking door. Sheesh. The doors are taunting me. Definitely. Alright, now we got 2 of those crystal burst marks. Might as well just get some of that door upgraded. I believe everything on my ship is fully operational. Let's go get that here. We can go to a pirate-controlled sector or a civilian sector. Pirate-controlled sector, hostile areas give you more scrap. So I'm gonna go for that rather than anything else. Let's go to this distress signal, basically. I should heal up. I already did. What do you mean heal up? Huh. Healing is for wussies. Don't forget, I don't really require healing as much because of the NG thingamajiggy. You are trying to escape, good sir? Well, no you don't. I don't care what you say, but you are not trying to escape. Yeah, let's go take care of their engines. Because he's got no one on his pilot seat so far. Which is kind of nice. Let's not accept surrender because I still got units on your ship, good sir. No! I wasn't on time. I didn't want to shoot that last one. Well, okay. That was not my intention, by the way. Luckily, we do have another boarding party that we can still use. So, yeah. Whoops. My bad. Automatic reloader. We already have an automatic reloader. We don't really need another one. Let's go get the, I don't know. I don't really need the beam anymore. Why would I want the beam? Let's not take the beam. Let's go for the drone marks. Yeah. You scream at your computer to turn off auto attack. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have listened to the chat room more often. That was such a shame. Better restart my whole game. Yeah, that's seems legit. So I like having the defense thing. However, I'm gonna have to upgrade my thing here. I don't have enough to upgrade it yet though, so we're gonna wait a little bit. You called them Jim and Jeff? I don't know. I don't even know what they were called. So yeah. Accept a bribe. Fuel and scrap. No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that no more. Nuh-ow. Yes, I'm getting rid of the auto fire at this point, by the way. Because, yeah, obvious reasons. Well, I'll be darned. My unit's won! Hooray! Despite having, like, no experience and all that other stuff. I killed a guy. Such a terrible, terrible human being. Obviously. Yeah, that's right. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, son. The only way you're going is going down. Closest, but you realize the ship was under attack was a rebel scout. It's too damaged to put up much of a fight. Destroying ship and salvage it, or to convince them to delay. No, let's destroy the ship and salvage it. That was a secondary ship, by the way, behind this ship. So yeah, it's all good. We're doing good. Slowly going towards the final boss area, or whatever you may call it. You were becoming so attached to them? Really? Mr. Numberman, you were attached to the two rockmen that you saw? I can understand that, good sir. They were very pure-hearted. They were very loyal. You have to understand, there were loyal people out there. Okay, so this guy is a pain up the ass. Obviously. Gotta dodge that stuff. Yeah, that guy was not so very nice. Ow. Let's see. Oh, I missed. Oh my god. You know what? Screw this guy. Screw that guy, man. I don't care about that guy anymore. This guy is almost just as bad. Oh my god. Really? These guys are terrible. There we go. Finally getting rid of their weapons. But damn, son. Ugh. And now they cloak. Let's make sure the medical bay is off limits. Let's do that. Actually, let's go put up a firebomb as well. These guys back. If we can get a firebomb up there, that would be very nice. Alright. At least we're gonna be able to kill one guy over there. Alright, they are pretty much dead. But damn, this guy was a pain up the arse. Uh-oh. Okay, I was just fully concentrating on this battle here. My apologies here, but... darn, son. I need that. I need that kind of stuff. I need much more than just this. Actually, no, I need this. Let me get this. There we go. Fires 2 crystals instead of 3. I'm gonna take that. I need more shields. I definitely do. I probably should get more shields as well, but that was not the reason why I had such trouble. The reason why I had such trouble was that missile. But yes, I definitely need more shields. The thing what you want... oh my god, a solar flare. Was that kind of a ship against you? You're not gonna like it. It's this exact same ship as before. Almost the exact same ship as before. And it sucks. Alright. Oh my gosh. These guys are a pain. Obviously. Why aren't I jumping? Why aren't I jumping? Alright. Finally, with ice crystal, you send some crew, but nearly. Okay, let's go grab the weapon and get the spare chains. Get a Pegasus missile. Alright. We just got an extra weapon, by the way, which is the exact same message before that we had to get the stasis pod, by the way. So it's not really anything new. Get a repair drone just to handle the fire. Yeah, normally I would do that, but I don't really like using the repair system repair drone. I really don't. I actually hate it. It's just that silly. I don't know why I don't like it, but it's always been like irking me. Alright. Let's get the oxygen back up. There we go. We have been boarded. Really? Not that it matters much, but, you know, it's very frustrating here. Because obviously these guys aren't strong enough to kill me, but, yeah. But I do like that this guy is, like, getting really powerful when it comes down to do more damage. Alright. go back there, you go back over there. Now, let's get over here and then let's go to the exit, because I don't like this place anymore. Aw, you son of a biscuit. Wait for it. There we go. Wow, that hardly did anything. It seriously hardly did anything. There we go. Much better. Okay. That one only got through 3 shields? Really? Ouch. Them volleys, man. I'm having a slight difficulty against this one single auto guy, whatever. I am missing all of this. I don't know why, but the fudge. Let's get rid of their shields first, I guess. Alright, it's 1 shield down. Should make a very big difference here. A very big difference. Because now, let's go take out their dodging capabilities. And once again, only 2 hits. Ugh. There you go. Much better. This time I'm gonna use both of these instead. Wow, they actually managed to get through? Oh, right, of course. Of course they are. That was my bad. I should have dodged that. Totally my fault. Next hit, he's down. Next hit, there will be nothing for him to survive with. FTL recharge booster. I honestly have no use for that. Let's get to the exit. You can jump to the next sector. Last stand. We're kind of low on shields, actually. That's the sad part. Definitely. I kind of want to go straight to the repair station, so I'm going to ignore that there is a rebel here. Wow, all of my shields, they didn't even do any damage. That's a pain. There we go. That's the kind of damage I wanted to do. Much better. Just a little bit more. They are repairing extremely fast, though. I don't like it. Let's go attack their medical bay, then. Let's wait until he repairs the breach. Then we're gonna teleport right in there. Yes, I know, it's kind of dangerous, but I'm doing it. Ouch. Oh gosh. Let's transport right back in. See if we can kill them both. Ow. Let's get our oxygen supply back. Get only one fuel from that fight. That's right, That's right. It's one of those scumbags. Nevertheless, it's all good though. Because now we can jump towards the repair station, which will repair our ship pretty much to the fullest. Gives me 5 fuel and drone parts, and yeah, that kind of did help. Quite a bit, actually. We still have 4 jumps until the flagship is in range. Very well. Let's go wait until these guys are completely healed. Might as well just walk over there. There we go. What can I use instead next time? I kind of need more energy for the shield, for all the other things that I have. We're safe. We're totally safe. I should have used it like this much sooner. Just using a Defense 2 drone. I mean, I've got no dodge whatsoever. Nevertheless, it's not gonna get through. Alright. I kind of want to take out their shields first, but at the same time I kind of want to take out their other things first. They only have 2 shields I have to worry about, and then I have like 4 hits right after that. So I got 6 shots to take out all that. There we go. So there will be 4 shots hitting his shield area. Most likely. Oh! And he cloaked. That's a shame. Cloaking is very brutal in my opinion. Like, really brutal. But we're almost there. I just wish I had some more scrap for the things that I really want. They have no more shields left, by the way. So that is great. Also, welcome to the chat, Mr. Captain Bringdown. Great to see you. But yeah. Get out of your scumbag area there, good sir. He hit me? How the hell did he hit me? Oh, whatever. I don't care. We definitely need that. Possibly some more. How do you have crystal weapons? I got the crystal ship. Alright, Okay. Oh, there has to be energy inside the medical room before the thing works. Okay, I gotcha. Alright. Let's go for maximum dodge for now. We can go for another repair station, but I don't want to risk it because there's not that many flags left. This place is about to get under their control. Defense, please. This, unfortunately, will only give me, like, hardly anything. Oh, that was a very nice hit. On the next shot... Wow. Wow. That was very scumbaggy of him. Next, let's get that. That's 4 hits on his weapon supply. It's obviously not enough, apparently. I wish it was. I really wish it was. Ah! Let's get rid of their shields. So they won't be able to dodge. Like, you know, so dodging won't really do that much anymore. Let's do that. Alright, the majority of their weapons are now down. He only has a little bit. Nevertheless, it's quite powerful still. So I should still be worried. Got 1 fuel from that. Let's get to the rebel guy at the boss fight, basically. This is the important part here. This is where everyone should probably like check out what I'm doing, because this is definitely it. There's no way we can lose this. There's no way. Dodge the missiles. Very important. Attacking him doesn't really matter, but it's recommended. Make sure you take out this station first, the rocket launcher station, ASAP. Without it, he is very much crippled like crazy. You really want to take it out as fast as you possibly can. Next thing you want to take out is their EMP station. Like right there. While firing at the laser would not be a bad idea. I mean, you're gonna have to do a lot of damage to them anyway at some point. That is why the EMPs are so important to take out, because now... Right now, he has almost no ways of killing me other than just, you know, the 3 shots that he's firing at me. That's why you need to have 3 shields at this point. If you don't have 3 shields at this point, you're kind of in trouble. But it's still possible with the Defense 2 drone, because the Defense 2 drone also attacks the lasers. I'm talking about this. This laser on the very right, it penetrates shields. It does penetrate the shields. That's why your shields have to be up at all times. If this one, also, this one, the shields gets cut down after phase 2 of the ship. That's why you wanna just prepare for that. Now it doesn't matter if we dodge things anymore at all. It really does not matter. So we're gonna get this guy to our shields. We just have to make sure that both our guys here are at full health, because we're gonna kill some people. This is the following tactic is usually done. I'm gonna use 2 different tactics here. The first tactic is a tactic that you can only use with a crystal guy, and the second tactic is with the firebomb. Very useful. So now we have a lockdown. One guy down. So basically that was tactic number 1. Tactic number 2, that was kind of stupid. I don't know why I actually did that bomb right there. I can't use the lockdown again. So now we're gonna put these guys back because we couldn't use tactic number 2, unfortunately. If you don't leave one guy alive, the ship auto repairs. Yeah, that's true. If you don't leave one guy alive, the ship will turn into AI mode. That is why you always keep this guy alive on the this guy alive, basically, because you're gonna kill off everyone else. So let's go get back into this area. Make sure that is on fire. If the thing is on fire, then they will not retreat. Basically, they will not go to that particular station. If it has 4 fires, it is basically you have already just won. That is why the firebomb is very powerful as well as a way of killing these guys. Because they're not going to repair that. So a firebomb is one of the best ways to kill off the enemy as well. Because if you're almost dead, why would you go to a fire, right? So next what we can do is we can kill these guys the regular way, and that's what we're gonna do here. We don't even need the lockdown, but even if you don't have a firebomb, you can just keep using the lockdown with the crystal guy. It's definitely not a problem at all. Oh wow, they're actually going to extinguish the O2. Okay, of course they are. Of course they are. Makes sense. So let's get out of here. I don't really want to take any chances. I don't want to like get really close to actually beating a guy at the cost of one of my own guys. So we're gonna just go back and forth here. And there we go. Now we're just making sure that we kill off this particular area right there. While we're at it, we might as well just put 4 guys on their ship. I mean, why the heck not? Making sure that they don't have any cloaking, because I hate the cloaking. Alright, let's get all our guys into the shield area. Because I really want to get rid of their shields very fast. Before they suddenly don't have any oxygen supply anymore. Because their oxygen's down. So we want to kill this guy very fast. Alright. Let's put it on the auto fire. Make sure he dies before this guy dies. It's very important. Because otherwise, I'm kind of screwed. There you go. For phase 1, that was very nice. Let's get these guys back to their positions. Battle stations, rather. Alright. I wish I could get more things here, but I can't. Darn. Alright, next thing we gotta do is go to this guy. Enable that drone thing ASAP. It's important. While I have the things working here, might as well just try and kill that drone control. It has a very important impact. Damn it. A power surge has been detected. This is also kind of bad, because it does a huge amount of damage. Usually you want to have the... Oh crap, he took out my things there. Get my cloaking back up. Alright. We don't have the cloaking on time, unfortunately. Which really sucks. Especially because that laser hit me at the same time. So we gotta make sure that that laser does no longer do that kind of stuff anymore. Oh boy, we're kind of screwed, almost. Yeah, we're having a small problem here. A very large problem, actually. Okay. Let's get our oxygen back. Oh my god. Did they nerf the cloaking device? I wonder. Sure hope not. Because that would be bad. Let's get rid of their shields really fast. Alright. Oh my god. They are gonna hit me. Without a doubt. I only have 2 more health left. What? Oh gosh. Yeah, we are in deep trouble right now. Really, really deep trouble. Oh my god. We gotta get this guy down ASAP. I don't know if I can actually beat this guy right now. Not the way I am right now. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Energy. There are no more repair stations. Oh my god. I don't know how. Okay. I think we might actually do this though. If we can do this, it's gonna be a huge deal for me. Yeah, we gotta have to do it like that. Alright. Alright, I forgot about this guy. About that ridiculously annoying laser thing. This is a very bad problem here. I do not want to dodge the missiles, but I feel like I have to. I did get the Crystal Cruiser. Dang it. Yeah, I couldn't defend against that because I couldn't, I was unable to dodge earlier during the missiles because I needed that stealth for the higher like mass damage thingamajiggy, so definitely interesting. So we did get the Crystal Cruiser. These are my stats. Type B. I would say this was pretty badass. So for those people on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe if you like what you're seeing, because I'm also recording this on YouTube at the same time, as well as broadcasting. So yeah, have a wonderful time.